All right, we defeated him. There's a few dead bodies in here. That's gonna happen. It's part of the game. There's a few of my dead corpses. All right, we are playing Bleak Faith Forsaken. Bleak Faith Forsaken is a Souls-like RPG that recently released onto Steam. I would love to say that it released into early access on Steam, but it did not. It released into its 1.0 state at the time of recording this. It came out the day before, so yesterday. And I don't know when this video will make it to the channel, so some of this might not be relevant anymore. But at the time of recording this, it's in the middle of kind of a hate train on this game. When it first launched, it immediately went to overwhelmingly negative reviews and has, over the course of a day, clawed its way up to mixed, and I would imagine by the time this video does get posted, it'll probably be sitting at positive. But still, while I'm sitting here and recording this, I feel like I can't possibly jump in without at least addressing some of what's going wrong and what's going right with this game. And so, as always, if you want to jump straight into gameplay, on the progress bar below, anything that doesn't say intro will be gameplay, although there is an intro cutscene for this game that I'll probably include. So skip the thing that says cutscene as well if you want to get right into pure gameplay. But if you want to stick around, like I said, we're going to talk about what's wrong and what's right with this game. I'm going to front load it a little bit and talk about what's right in a very small nutshell, because I'm sure we'll spend some time playing it, talking about what's right and what I like about it. But I want to spend a bit of time addressing some of what has kind of built up and caused this game to immediately sink into overwhelmingly negative. Like I said, at the time of recording this, it's clawed its way up to mixed, but there still is a lot of negative reviews out there. So right out of the gate, in a nutshell, what's going right? Well, what's going right to me, and this is very subjective, is the world is fantastic. The atmosphere, the design, the creative direction, the art direction, this is all absolutely fantastic. I wishlisted this game some number of years ago when I first heard about it, mainly from just seeing the world that they were trying to put together. It seemed very unique and very interesting, and then I had not checked in with it again at all, and had kind of completely forgotten about it until I saw, oh my goodness, look at that, it released, and I just picked it up right away. And I will say, for me, it has delivered exactly on what I had hoped it would do. It is not without flaw. As I think I mentioned, it should have released into early access. It certainly is filled with bugs and glitches and all sorts of things that are certainly deserving of a 1.0 release receiving criticism. But like I said, this is very subjective. It might not be the game for you. I would say a good litmus test is if, first of all, if you're looking for a Souls-like with tight, precise Souls-like combat, and that is what's most important to you and not the coat of paint that's on the game assets, then this probably isn't the game for you. But if you're more into immersion-based gameplay and interesting worlds and lore and story, and don't mind indie jank, if you were to go to Steam and watch the videos that are on Steam and look at some of the art and you say, this looks really interesting, well, I think it's worth the price of admission. At the time of this recording, it's 10% off, which I think we made it like 24 bucks. And with just, I think, like maybe 7 or 8 hours into the game, I'm going to say I've already gotten my money's worth. And like I said, there are certainly bugs and glitches that I have to overlook at this time. It seems like they are committed to addressing some of these and want to expand the game further, but only time will tell with all of that. You can never, there's no way, you cannot simply take any developer, no matter who they are, big, small, AAA, indie, at face value. We'll have to see what their actions actually tell us. So that's what I like in a nutshell with this game, is really the atmosphere. It is incredibly immersive. It presents itself like a living nightmare. It has medieval fantasy elements, and I don't want to say cyberpunk, but like cyber fantasy elements, all presented in like this MC Escher-esque kind of nightmare. There's a lot of like Eastern Bloc brutalist architecture combined with medieval fantasy architecture, and everything is kind of creepy and awful and just nightmarish. And so ultimately that's what I like, this atmosphere for this game. They really delivered on what I thought they would. So let's talk about what's wrong. Right out of the gate, the easiest thing is, yeah, like I said, this should not have been a 1.0 release from my perspective. It should have been early access. It is, as many indies, janky and bug-filled. This is a game made by 3 guys over a couple of years, but as with any indie game, it's, you know, it's not perfect, it's not precise, it's got its issues. It's got issues with glitches and bugs and gameplay and all sorts of stuff. But those, I think, can be criticized mainly for not being early access, and honestly, from my perspective, playing a lot of indie games, I overlook that stuff. It's fine to me. It kind of comes with the territory. But I do think there are a couple of I'll say, Souls-like sins they seem to have committed that I'm learning a little bit about, and seem to be some of the chief complaints that I think many people will not be able to get past. So the first 2 things that I think a lot of people won't be able to get past are some departures they've made from the typical Souls-like formula. And it's the game that they've chosen to make, and they've chosen to make these departures, but they are their choices, and they are not the typical Souls-like combat formula. The first and seemingly most egregious is there are no iframes in this game, and that really changes how you approach Souls-like combat. And in the very beginning of the game, it makes it seem almost unfair and frustrating. So normally when you play a Souls-like, the gigantic boss with his gigantic greatsword does a huge sweeping area of attack, swing of the sword all around, and all you need to do is roll at the right time and you won't take any damage even if the sword passes right through your body. Well, this game has hitboxes instead. You need to literally not be there. Whether it means jumping or ducking or just being out of the way, that's what you need to do. And so that really changes how you approach a Souls-like. And in the very beginning of the game, which we'll see when we get into it, it almost feels unfair because it still plays like a traditional Souls-like. There still are a lot of attacks you can't get out of the way of unless you were superhuman in some way. But the idea of the game is to keep playing and build up equipment and gear that's going to help you do that. And this is the second departure that I've seen people not necessarily complain about. I've seen people complain about the feel of the game and the way that it plays, but I don't think that people are realizing this is a feature, not a bug. So you don't level up in this game. You don't, unlike a Souls-like, you don't collect souls, you don't trade them in for points in dexterity and strength and all that and get better that way. Instead, you find pieces of gear and you upgrade those pieces of gear, and those pieces of gear help you do what you need to do to win. There are other aspects, there's like perks and some abilities and things like that, but your character without gear never gets any better. And that makes the beginning very difficult. It also means if you don't pay close attention to some tool tips that you never get to see again, they show very quick, fast on the screen explanations of what's going on, and they do not have those cataloged anywhere. There's no compendium or encyclopedia or anything for you to reread stuff that you missed. And I've seen a lot of people complaining that things aren't working and they've just clearly missed a pop-up. So this gear heavily affects you as you play. It can add to your agility, your speed, your constitution, your strength, all the stuff that you would expect. Furthermore, that gear can and should be upgraded. And in the very beginning, I've seen people play the game and like put on full suits of armor that slow them down dramatically, and then complain that the game is very sluggish and they can't move and they're not swinging their weapon quick enough and it feels really weird. But if you then go and find the high agility armor, all of a sudden you move a lot faster and you're able to get your swings in before the enemy does. Again, it's an approach thing, and that's a feature, not a bug. That's not going to get changed. They're not going to patch that out. That's their decision. And I think that's going to take time for people to realize that's what's happening, and you'll have to decide if that is gameplay that is or is not for you. Now, those are the two more minor things that I think are causing some of these negative reviews. The big one, the elephant in the room at the time of recording this, is what is truly unbelievably abysmal controller support. And to the developers' credit, I don't think they realized this was going to be as big a problem as it was when they released. They very clearly were not expecting this through their initial communications, but they have responded pretty quickly with explaining that they are working on it. They understand, they hear it, they've got the feedback, and they are looking to make changes to make it more playable for all who want to play it in different ways. At the time of recording this, which is the day after, it's a Saturday morning, the day after it released, they have already released a sort of a patch. It's not really a patch of game code, but they have set some default settings the way that they have found works best based on some feedback they got, and so they did that early in the morning, the day after release. So kudos to that, and I'm looking forward to seeing them integrate controller use more fully, as would be expected. It was kind of strange because their first response was, very cordial and very nice, like, we hear you, we understand, we're going to work on it, but please try it with a keyboard and mouse because that's how it's meant to be played. And a lot of people's responses were, are you kidding me? Like, you made a Souls-like, what are you talking about? Everybody plays these games with controllers. It should at least work. You can still tell me you should try it with keyboard and mouse, but it should work. So, like I said, I think the hate right now is a bit outsized. I think it's getting a little more attention than it probably should have gotten at this stage, and it should have been released into early access. I am certainly a very specific type of player. I've talked about this on the channel before, but I don't play games to get good or to achieve or to accomplish. All that stuff for me is best isolated to real life. That stuff can be stressful, and I find games are really, for me, I like them just for immersion, for fun. And so that's why I play. I also am probably in the minority of, like, I don't get that, like, dopamine hit for winning. Like, when I'm really good at a game, I just don't get that same rush. But what does give me that rush is when a game is really immersive and the world feels very, like, believable. And this game, being an indie and me giving it that consideration, absolutely hits that mark. Your mileage might vary. Like I said, this is all very subjective, but I am absolutely loving it. I've played it for like, I don't know, maybe 7-9 hours, something like that, and I've been having a blast. I can't imagine I will finish it because I'm just not good at these kind of games, and eventually I will hit a brick wall, but I've been having a ton of fun. All right, let's jump in. We will start a new game. Once we dive in, we'll see a quick cutscene, and then we'll drop into the world. Let's get going. All right, and we are in. Yeah, fucking, I swear to God, I love it. I absolutely love the art style, the direction, the design, this fucking character that we start out as, this weird automaton. I absolutely love it. So we'll go and dive in. Oh my God, yeah. Fucking, I can't love it enough. Just like all this, like, everything is just this weird, like, MC Escher brutalist meets medieval fantasy. Just absolutely fantastic. We're gonna run around here a bit and try to put together some weapons and armor that we can find lootable around here. And here we have a shield, which I'm going to equip. This is one of the other, I didn't talk about this in the intro, but this is one of the other, like, real bummers of this game. This inventory, oh boy, it is rough. Yeah, once you get used to it, it's fine, but it can be a bit much in the very beginning. It also, you know, a lot of this game, a lot of the whole point of this game is that it's very, like, Souls-like-esque in that regard, that it doesn't tell you anything. There, we're getting some instructions on some movement, but these tutorial tips are gonna go by, and after that, you're kind of left on your own to really just figure out what's going on with this game all by yourself. We're gonna go down here. Can I get to it from here? I can. But I like that. So many games in my library are like that, where like you just have to you just gotta go figure it out yourself. Can I? No, I cannot. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, well we're gonna spawn. We'll spawn a few feet forward. There is a floating orange fellow. So that thing is called a homunculus in the game, and that is like your campfire in Dark Souls. And the game doesn't really explain that very well. You can also fast travel from this thing. If we select it, we can fast travel. We can go nowhere because we've only been... Oh, I accidentally selected Lower Monastery. But that's where we are. We're in the Lower Monastery, so we fast travel to the Lower Monastery. Later on in the game, you can get like a... That's where you save. That's where you save. That's where you fast travel. Every time you approach it, you'll get a little loading screen icon, which lets you know that you've auto-saved. And later on, they'll give you a portable one that you can use temporarily. But they just call it a homunculus, and they don't really tell you, like, what it is. It's just like, push this button to put down a homunculus. And you're like, what the fuck is a homunculus? All right, let's go see if we can get that thing. Let's head down here. I'm going to try from the way that I came, because the other jump is a bit tough to make. I mean, they're both kind of hard to make. After you've been playing for a little while, it gets a little more second nature, but there we go. Got it. What did I get? Restorative fluid. That's like your Estes flask. Oh, and there we just saw in the right corner was that little load symbol. Anytime you get close to one of these guys, there's not very many of them that I've found so far, but whenever you get close to them, you see a little load screen. I'm kind of pausing in my sentence there because I'm looking at this little spot I could probably get into, and there's probably something in there, but we'll keep going. This game is really, like, you're supposed to go and poke into every hole, even more so than Dark Souls. You're really meant to just go around and, like, if you think you can get into a place, give it a shot, and you'll probably find something cool down there. You might also find your certain death from a gigantic, horrifying enemy, but we're going to push forward because what we're going to do, I'm going to try to see if I can remember the handful of things I got to do to put together what I think was the coolest fucking armor in the game, which, if I remember correctly, is called the Stalker Armor. And I'm pretty sure it's this way, so we're gonna go that way. And here we see, every once in a while the game will pause to make sure you actually fully understand what it's trying to tell you, but there are a bunch of times it just flashes messages and then you cannot see them again, and it is very easy to miss them. When we get out of this screen, I'm gonna show one that we'll definitely miss. I've seen a bunch of people miss, and is not explained anywhere else in the game. So this just tells you how to do combos. Proper combo timing will result in faster attacks that cost less stamina. To chain a light combo, for me, I use the right trigger to chain a light combo, and we combine the modifier key and the right trigger to chain a heavy combo. Good indicator of the combo window is the weapon trail effect. Yeah, I haven't really figured out the timing. It's not like typical games, the timing on combos. Sometimes I get them, sometimes I don't. I haven't really figured it out. Missing the combo timing will result in a slower attack and a higher stamina cost. So it's really important that you get these right, and I can't... Oh, shit. I don't think so, pal. Yeah, I did not get it there. That's for damn sure. Oh, yeah. So one of the things that'll show us a bit later is how to open up the ability and quick slot wheel. If I put away my stuff and I take it back out, we can see on the left-hand side, I have a little belt pouch where I have my little Estes flasks. I forget what they're called in this game. Let's take a look at that. So we're not calling it Estes flasks. Lesser restorative fluid, and that functions just like Estes flasks. And that is on my belt. And what you can do on a controller, like I said, I'm using an Xbox controller. If you hold X, it'll bring up the menu and you can select the item. If I were to press X again, I would use the item. If I let go, it'll assign that item to my X slot, my belt pouch 1. If I hold Y, now let's look on the left-hand lower side. Right now, belt pouch 1 has my minor restorative fluid. I'm holding Y instead of X, which is for belt pouch 2. If I move over to the restorative fluid and I let go, it'll put it in belt pouch 2. Now that'll become more obvious what's actually happening there. The way to actually use the thing is to, like, I would hold Y, I would press Y again while I'm hovering over it, and that would use it. When this thing gets filled up with stuff, that'll become a little more obvious. I might talk about it again, but let's continue on. Yeah, and as I mentioned in the intro, I am fucking in love with the world they built. This is fucking so awesome. These like brutalist apartment complexes that we're running through to then like, once we get up here, we'll see some like ruined medieval architecture. We'll stop and talk to this gentleman.
Oh, you're not from around here. And you don't look plagued either.
Yeah, I'm a robot, can't you tell?
I don't suppose you remember what floor this is.
I have no idea where I am.
You don't talk much, do you?
I'm trying.
A mute friend. Since we're friends now, I suggest you avoid the brute over there. I will tell you about myself, but I'm afraid I don't remember much. Part of a reconnaissance patrol. I don't remember much else. God Emperor, forgive me. Sometimes I close my eyes and by the time I open them, I'm somewhere else entirely. How I'm still alive must be a miracle in itself. Here, take this. It'll be of help along the way. I'm done for. Good luck out there.
All right, thank you, sir. Much like the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring, you have to keep interacting with him to get him to tell you his soul story. I could have walked away at any time and not gotten those 2 minor restorative fluids. But since I stuck around and kept hitting the interact button, I got them. Let's actually check. Oh, nice. I have armor. Let's put on our armor. And let's take a look at what else we got. We've got our fluids, and we've got some crafting equipment. We've got sludge and rotten flesh and tainted sludge. And I don't think we have anything else in our inventory, right? Nothing else. All right, cool. Yeah, in, where are we? There we go, the crafting menu. I can make all of this stuff. Right now I need crimson echinacea to make more or lesser restorative fluid. It is not tough to craft stuff. I don't find it's very much of a hunt to have all these items. That is not what is restrictive. What is restrictive in this game, we'll take a look here, is, it looks like I have 4 on my belt. I don't. I have 2 in 2 different slots on my belt. You cannot bring more than two of these bottles into a fight at any given time. So you are unfortunately forced in any fight, as soon as you enter combat, you are not able to open your menu. So you could have 50 of those flasks in your inventory. You can't use them. And it can be a little frustrating. So one thing we're going to do, since, like I said, I played this for a little bit, I found some armor out this way, and we're going to go see if we can get that armor, because I liked it a lot. Uh-oh. There you are. You're there. Done for. What did you have? Oh, a Rag's helmet. I'll try it on for now. Done. Yeah, this is, again, too, like, this combination of, like, not cyberpunk, but, like, cyber fantasy, kind of, and, like, medieval fantasy, and just, like, nightmarish MC Escher. We'll see it in a bit. Like, some of this stuff is, like, upside-down, inverted cities, all sorts of fucking crazy shit. I absolutely love it. It's like a living nightmare. I absolutely love it. All right, here we go. We have the Stalker's pants, the Stalker's cuirass, and some metal scrap. We are going to put on all of that stuff, because I dig this armor. We're going to hold on to this for a while. As I mentioned in the intro, the a lot of the elements of this game are handled through equipment and gear and armor and all that sorts of stuff. But unlike some games that do that, you're not stuck. Oh shit. No, give me my stuff. Give me that. Don't you fall off. All right, good. We'll go ahead and take that. I don't even know if I needed it, but we took it. I just used my Estus flask thingy. I'm gonna stop calling it that. It's not an Estus flask. But yeah, like I was saying, you're not locked into, you're not forced to use gear you don't want. Like, we're gonna come across gear that I'm not interested in. And that's been a lot of what I've seen people's complaints without realizing what's actually at play here, because they're playing it like a Dark Souls game where you just level up your character and get better at things, and then you can use certain gear because you're leveled up. In this game, I can put on the gear, but it fucks me up. Like, if I put on a big giant suit of armor, I'm going to move real slow, and I might not want that. And it's going to make the character move and react real sluggishly, and I won't expect that. What I'm wearing right now maximizes my agility. We see how the Stalker's Cuirass gives me +1 to agility. And all those where it says on the far right, where it says Mark 1, +1 to agility, then it says requires Mark 2, requires Mark 3, you can unlock those later via different aspects of the crafting in this game. So in theory, I haven't done it yet, I've only played a little bit, but in theory, like, I really dig this armor, and I found a bunch of armor pieces, and I didn't like any of them as much as I like this. And damn do I hate a game that's like, nope, you have to change or you're not going to move forward. It seems like in this game, I'd be able to keep this with me. I may just have a bit of a bummer of a time if I want to absolutely stick to it while I'm waiting to upgrade it. But in theory, I could keep upgrading this armor all the way up to Mark 5 and keep it with me, which I love the idea of. All right, we're going to try not to get overwhelmed. Got to be careful. These people have a tendency to do that. Beautiful. The other person did not see me. Just gonna make sure we're not gonna get attacked. You! Done for. Do I hear movement? Yeah, fucking goddamn it, man. I am adoring this game. I feel really bad for the developers. They're probably having a really stressful time right now. I am absolutely loving it. Nope, don't you dare. Don't you parry me. Bastard. Oh, you bastard. Alright, we'll take a little more of our stuff. Yeah, and we see, like, it dropped down to 1, but in a second, now that I'm out of combat, that'll pop back up to 2 in a second. Oh, this happens too. This happens as well. Sometimes they just disappear, which is even more nerve-wracking. Those guys will teleport often behind you, but sometimes they just teleport away. And you're like, when are they going to pop up and kill me? What I'm going to do first, though, I'm going to grab that torch. We might need that later. I'm going to come out here and just make sure this dude's not out here. There's one more place we got to go back in there, and I will have my full set. Oh, wait, no, we're going this way. Yeah. All right, put away our weapons so we walk a little faster. Yeah, god damn, I can't stress it enough, man. Like, I am just absolutely in love with the world design. Just what they've done. I play so many games. I play games on this channel. So many games in my library, like, I like the game, but, like, the design isn't my favorite. Like, the world, the theme, the aesthetic, and the atmosphere they've chosen is not my favorite. And this is, like, the inverse of that. The gameplay is not the greatest in the world. It's not the tightest. It's not the best. But goddamn, it's making up for it in the world and the immersion. I'm just absolutely loving it. You know, you'll be walking around some of these places, and, like, some of the ways they've chosen music is fucking fantastic. You'll get, like, non-typical orchestral pieces, like guitar riffs and stuff like that. Just feel, like, weird. Everything feels like it's part of a nightmare. You see, I could probably run safely here now. Not here, though. A little scared. I have fallen off of stuff, so we're going to try not to do that. Now, you move quicker with your weapon sheathed. Don't move. But you have to be careful, because if you run into something, it can get a good shot on you. And right at the top of this entire ramp here, I believe, if I remember correctly, is the last piece of this awesome fucking outfit that I'm going to stick with forever. Oh, God, that was scary. All right, let's just calm down. Yeah, I love the character design for this. I love this, like, weird android automaton that we're playing. And if I remember correctly, this is the Stalker's hood. Awesome. Which is, oh, nice, I have pauldrons too. I didn't even notice that. Sweet. Rag gloves, nope, Stalker's gloves, and the Stalker helmet, yeah. Which is just a rag over the head of the automaton. I fucking love this. I absolutely dig this. So we can see there, my character's doing like a weird little wiggle dance. That's part of the controller just being a disaster. They did patch it this morning. It's a lot better, especially if you keep it locked to... Ah! I almost fell. Especially if you keep it locked to 50 frames per second. Oh shit, I have one more thing I need to put up. One more thing, and hopefully I don't get hit while I do it. There we go. Primary offhand. Beautiful. I got another shield. Alright. Don't you dare. Alright, again, I think he went away. He teleported away instead of behind me. That's wonderful. He's not out here. We're gonna go check that out in a second. Yeah, so... Especially... Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Especially when you're just walking, the character has this, like, weird, like, back and forth wiggle, which can be a little dangerous. And that really is, as I mentioned, absolutely helped by locking at 60 frames per second. If you go higher than that, and your frame rate goes higher, the character becomes very unpredictable. But it's a lot better than it was when it first released. I played this the second it released, so it's a lot better. Oh. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna see if we can get this thing. There we go. Hello, sir. I wish I could talk to you. You seem interesting. I feel like I'm gonna have to fight you later. Poor fella. Yeah, and this whole area that we're in right now is the, like, starter area before you reach the main hub. Things kind of change after you reach the main hub. After you reach the main hub, you will, it seems like you will drop some items that you can go pick up from your dead body. While we're here, there will be nothing to pick up from my dead body. You just keep everything with you. Additionally, at least what I have found, it seems if you are willing to explore every single nook and cranny, you will find armor and weapons that will suit every single playstyle. So right now I have an agility-based armor set, but I also just picked up, they're like magic. There's like electronic-based magic, technological-based magic, which this Techno-mancer chest piece, Techno-mancer legs, Techno-mancer gloves. I guarantee you I could find a Techno-mancer headpiece, whatever it would be, by just continuing to explore. Trying to get close without getting fucked. There we go. All right, so we'll go down here. This is one of the worst aspects of this game, hands down. There's a ton of insanely long ladders. Like a ladder that will take you a solid minute to climb down, that climbs up into the heavens. And climbing is one thing. You can kind of hold the sprint button down. You will go a little bit faster. But there is no slide down mechanics. When you gotta go down, you're just going down. That's it. I am missing a very important piece of gear. Oh, but I'm gonna try anyway to continue on. Where was it? Maybe in here? There is a ranged weapon that it is kind of important that I find. Because it's how you deal with not getting ganked by groups of enemies. Oh, there it is, longbow. Beautiful. All right, and some arrows. Awesome. So let's set that up on our offhand. Our secondary weapon slot. And we can take that out. And we have 5 arrows. Let's see, we have no arrows whatsoever. Good thing I noticed that. Let's craft some. Can I craft some? I can. Okay, cool. We're gonna craft our maximum amount. We're also gonna go ahead and craft the maximum amount of healing potion, and we'll leave this for a while. This is like your, this is called Flux, and it helps you do special abilities with your weapons, that blue stuff. Very important. Let's see if I can get him to aggro before he gets stuck on that thing. Hey, you. Hey, you. There you go. Come this way. Nice. Alright. You know what else we haven't gotten either? A better weapon. I'm still using this pipe. Yeah. Alright, well, here's what it is. I probably missed it. There is like an axe somewhere. We'll come across some good stuff as we go. I'm not worried about it. I'm a little nervous about running across these small bridges. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This like, oh Jesus, this music that's swelling up. I love it. I love the whole world. The like inverted city that's above us. These flying, where are they? Did I just see a flying stingray somewhere? Thought I saw one. There's like flying stingrays all over the place. It's really good shit. Oh, there it is. It just gets me so jazzed. Like, I love this armor. I was so glad that I found it when I first found it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is so good. All right, we can't go that way, but we can climb. This is another one of the, like, this is super clunky, this whole climbing mechanic. To climb, you have to find interactable areas of the world. When you find interactable areas, you can push up to interact, but then I see my hand is doing that weird dance. When my hand does that weird dance, I can push a button and jump these weird, I think I was supposed to jump to the middle one, but whatever. You can push a button to jump. So there I have an interact again. I press interact when I'm next to it. I jump. And sometimes, like I'm doing right now, I can just hold, but if he does that with his hand, I have to push a button, and then I can climb. And then I push forward, and I can get up. And again, we should see. I didn't see an interact down there, but I pushed the interact button. I was able to climb. It's just super, super clunky. Now I am not pushing buttons. I'm just holding the stick, and he's doing it, but now he won't do it. Oh, there he just did it by himself. I didn't do anything. It's very clunky. It's very inconsistent. And there we found our second homunculus. And we should see a save symbol. There we go. We see a save symbol. We know we saved. I think, it's tough to say, but it seems like when you haven't saved, when you're building new files, his head vibrates like that. But as soon as you have a new save, his head stops vibrating. If we go up this way, there is a boss for us to face that would for sure kill me right now because I don't have enough good stuff. So we're going to explore a whole bunch. As you like pass an area, if you walk past a wall, it's a good idea to every once in a while take a look around because there's usually be like a little extra hidden item just tucked away behind something. All right, let's go this way. See what this does for us. Oh, there we go. Shit. Hey, you two. Not bad. Now, the question I didn't see, did we get a weapon yet? We did not. Not a single weapon from anybody. I'd like to find an axe. Sometimes these guys drop that axe they're holding, I think. Hey, did you ever swing through my stuff? Oh, I got it. Nice. Yeah. All right, we're going to continue on this way. We're just exploring. We're going to die a bunch of times, I'm sure of it. We're going to continue just exploring until we have at least a claymore, and then we might go fight that boss. Can I aggro one of you? Looks like I could. Whoops, wrong button. I aggroed one of you into hiding. Nope, you came out. Yay. Don't you ever. Where'd the other guy go? I know you fucking teleported somewhere. Oh, you bastard. There you are. Beautiful. Yeah, I love every bit about this. Like, I love the weird technical glitching look of all the flames. Just, oh, it's so good. There's just not one piece of atmosphere about this game that I'm not just like, yep, you designed it perfectly for me. Like, I love every aspect of it. Oh, shit. Didn't even see you. What does this do? Oh, that's my shield. I love my little kite shield. Pops itself up. There's somebody in here? No? Alright, is this a ladder I kicked down? No, that is the world's longest ladder. We'll go down that ladder in a second. We will do those. We're going to pull this lever. Alright, all we did by opening that was just open up that way that we climbed. We opened up a staircase so we can get back. So, we're going to go down this. And here we see the world's longest staircase. This isn't even the worst one I've found so far. This is some fucking bonkers level shit that I can't slide down this, or that it even exists in the game. It's like fucking wild. And then, like, saying that it exists in the game if it was once is like one thing. But like, it exists in the game and there's a lot of these. There's a lot of these. There's a lot of these fucking ladders are everywhere. You can jump off. I do not suggest you do that. Even towards the bottom, the jumping, you like jump onto a platform that doesn't exist and then fall to the ground. So your best bet is to just walk down. We might get whacked by this guy over here, we'll see. Take out our weapon and have us talk to this fella. Oh nice, I did my combo. Don't you fall off, I want your stuff. There you go. Give me my stuff. Nice. Lesser sludge. Alright, this goes where? Into those guys who are... This is why I have this bow. This right here. Because one of these guys is a huge pain in the butt. But he's going to give me some cool stuff. He'll give a, like a medieval knight armor set. And I think he should give me a rusty claymore, I believe. I'm not a fan of the big armor set. And I do not want to face these guys at the same time. So we're going to try to aggro just one of them. If we can. Not him. Looks like he might be the most interested, huh? Let's back up a bit. They've got a pretty decent sight range. Oh, no, that's him in the back, I think? I don't know. I don't know who's who. No, it's the guy with the claymore. The guy with the two-handed weapon. Let's see if we can get this guy. Got him. Come this way. No, don't walk away from me. Come over here. Oh, his AI is bugged. Whatever, man. Headshots do more damage. If I'd be lucky enough to get a headshot, I'd be super happy, but tough to see from this distance. Nice. All right, now I care for not. Damn it. All right, good. All right, now we're going to try to get in there before he gets... I don't want to fight him on this bridge, for damn sure. Don't you take medicine. Yeah. Yeah! Oh, I chopped his head off. They also, these guys especially, can use these healing items, and it's a fucking pain in the ass. Crimson Echinacea, Metal Sludge, Rusty Claymore, that's what I'm looking for. And you, my friend, were the one that had the cuirass. There you go. So, I want the Rusty Claymore as my main hand weapon. Yeah, and there we have... we can put it on just to see what it looks like. Most of the Restless set, that you can find the entire Restless set on this level. And it's got that medieval kind of knight looking. And it does, plenty of... I don't know what these symbols mean. I mean, it's slashing damage protection, blunt damage protection, and death protection? I don't know what the skull means. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna put the gear back on that I really like, which is the Stalker gear. This weapon is the Rusty Claymore. The regular Claymore version, which we will probably find as we progress in the game, has weapon abilities, which would show when we pop open this wheel. That's where you would find your weapon abilities. I've seen some people with controllers go, how the hell do you use weapon abilities with a controller? It is a bit confusing how to assign them. Onward. Yeah, just fucking so cool. This stuff is a little simple, you know, just like these big giant skyscraper buildings, but I don't know. Overall, of all the ways the atmosphere could have been laid out, all the different games that I own, like, I'm super fan of this. I wish this kind of thing was more prevalent. Can I take on one of you guys? This is what my bow was for. And unfortunately... no, didn't get you. You. Come here. Come here, you. One shot. You. Get over here. Oh, I missed. He missed too. Nice. Yeah, as I mentioned in the intro, you can see how this is very... It's hitbox based. No iframes, but like legit you can like easily just like sidestep a quick hit and just move out of the way of a hit. All right. I'm pretty sure there's a tiny mini boss in here, but we should be just fine. There he is. Let's go. You. I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. No swings for you. No swings for you. No. Nice. Woo. Take that. And what did you have for me? Oh, the Radagon Sabre. Yeah, we're going to use this instead of our secondary. I like this as well. I like this a lot, actually. Yeah, I really dig the Sabre, like I said. It doesn't have a lot of fantastic stats. It's good for the early game, but I like the way it looks. I like how fast it is. I probably want to upgrade it. I also really love this game has, like, full dismemberment. And it all seems to be, like, hit-based. It seems like it's all based on, like, how hard you swing, how powerful you are, like, what are the factors involved in your... Oh, shit. Alright, you bastards. There you are. I see you. Beautiful. You guys weren't giving me anything cool, were you? I just want to double check. Nope, all good. Alright, and I think we are back at the, what is called the Lower Monastery. Which means we'll get a save, and it means we can probably go try the boss now. Alright. Let's pop down a save, and, we are gonna go take on this boss. And there he is, standing in there. I'll probably try, if I don't, I'm not gonna beat him on the first try. If it takes a couple of tries, there's more to explore down here, so we might just go do that rather than just doing this over and over again. But, I mean, I have beat him before, so, like I said, I've played the game a little bit. It's not impossible, but it was certainly difficult. So we'll give it a shot, but if it goes too horrifically awry, we'll just go do more exploring. Alright, yeah, last time I did this, someone had given me a potion that made me do, like, more damage for 600 seconds, but we don't seem to have that, so... Oh, we're just gonna wing it. Actually, not with that, we're not. Alright, I have no idea how many of these are gonna stay in, but... I've done a couple. Oh, we're close, though. Alright, in we go. We're gonna try.
I've not slept for a long while. And I know you won't leave until you get what you come for. Let us be quick then.
Oh shit, run! Run! Alright, not bad, not bad. A lot of headshots, we did okay. Let's see how we do though. Shit. Don't you fucking hit me with stuff. Don't do a yellow one either. Don't do it. No yellow ones. Take a hit. You little son of a bitch. No jump attacks either. Urgh! I hate them. Spin attacks. I hate them all. Man, fuck you with here. Die! 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 No! Yeah, that's right. Get fucked. Alright, we defeated him. We don't have to loot him. He just gets our stuff. There's a few dead bodies in here. That's gonna happen. It's part of the game. There's a few of my dead corpses. But he gave us a couple of cool things. What did he give us? He gave us this gigantic, hilarious weapon, which we will, here, we'll put it in our primary offhand. I'm not going to use it, it's fucking ridiculous, but it can let us look at weapon abilities. It has passive Giant Slayer and Traitorous Leap. So, it has a passive for Giant Slayer, I guess it does more damage to giants, but we can see here, the way that I can use this, is if I hold X, I think I was talking about this in the beginning of the game, if I hold X, and I select one of these and I just let go, it assigns that part to my hotbar. Now I'm holding Y. I drop down here to the blue potion. So now we see the blue potion is on my hotbar when I held Y. I'm holding Y again, and I'm selecting Traitorous Leap, and I'm gonna press Y now. And then we do Traitorous Leap. And it also has the unintended consequence, I don't know, whatever, of assigning it to your hotbar. So you can go back to whatever you want. Like if I wanted this blue potion, I just go down here. Don't press Y again. I'm just going to press Y, hold, let go, and that'll put it on my hotbar. I am not going to use this weapon. Not my favorite. Man, I'm still fucking riled up over that boss fight. I don't know how many of those stayed in, but that took me quite the fuck a while. My God. All right, we did it. I just walked back over to the Homunculus to pop a autosave down. When you get close to him, as I mentioned, they give an autosave. He also gave me a new item, the Homunculus Mirage. Homunculus Mirage, placed in a safe area to serve as a respawn point. It remains until you find another respawn point. So that's your temporary save. I'm not going to use it. It's consumable, but you can re-up it every time you go back to one of those orange Homunculuses. Actually, you know, we'll just do it. I'll place it right here. And there I have placed my temporary homunculus, and he will stay until I find another homunculus, and I have an autosave here. I don't think I can teleport from here, but it does give me, yeah, I can't interact with him. Yeah, I can't teleport, but I can throw a save. We're gonna go back over to the homunculus, and we can see that I do indeed, yeah, there we go. My homunculus mirage inventory update, we got another one. And on the Xbox controller, you hold down B to place the homunculus mirage. On my game, the key prompt was bugged, and it told me to hold down L, which is not true. So if you have the same problem. So we beat the guy. I don't know how much of that stayed in. There was like 7 or 8 tries. There should be a ton of bodies in here, but I stopped to go get some coffee, so came back and did it in looks like 3 tries. My goodness. We got his weapon, which I'm sure I kept that in, me futzing around with the weapon and showing how to use the hot bars. But I'm going to stick with my claymore. I dig the claymore. Later on, we're going to find a claymore that has some weapon abilities. That weapon, that gigantic weapon is a little much. Oh, hello, there's our friend. What's your name? The Forgotten Soldier or something? Hello, sir.
I envy you. You're very brave.
Yeah. I fought that guy 100 times.
How long have we been here?
I have no idea. Me? At least 9 tries on that last part.
Farewell.
Alright. That all you got for me?
Farewell.
Alright, man. Have a good day. Too bad you can't come with me. There are indeed, like summonable companions in this game. Yeah, this is so cool. I can't love it enough. Like I said, I feel real bad for the devs because they are just getting fucking hammered. It's at mixed reviews right now, so a lot of people are saying they like it. This should have been an under-the-radar indie darling. People should be like, yeah, it's janky, it's kind of cumbersome and clunky, but it's really fun and it's got a good atmosphere. But instead, people are like, it's not perfect, it's the worst game ever. Whatevs. So if memory serves, we're gonna head into this like hub area where we can do upgrades and crafting and oh, there's another. I'm dropping to 1 frame per second. Oh my god. Still very, very cool looking. I don't know there's any good reason for it to be glowing blue right here, but it does, and I love it. I'm here for it. But yeah, we'll go to this hub area that has a more classic, like, there's like 4 or 5 ways you can go from the hub, and that decides, I don't know if I'm gonna get attacked. That decides how hard your journey's gonna be. We can also head back. There's like another mini boss in the area we just left that I did not fight, and we certainly can go back and fight that. I mean, I think what we'll do for this episode, probably though, is we'll go to the hub and probably poke around the areas that offshoot the hub. Now you can climb these. Both of these ladders will take you right out to the hub, but also, if we walk through here, we see the. I gotta hop over you. Sorry there, sir. The NPCs are just chilling in this sad little world they live in. They are neither hostile nor friendly. I'm also looking behind me because I'm looking for collectibles that are hidden behind pillars, which there often are in this area. There's at least one of them in this area. There we go. And I got the Ring of Gluttony, which is huge. This is a good one. We're going to put that on right away. Put it on the right hand. Am I wearing any other rings? No, just the amulet. The Ring of Gluttony offers... How do I show that? Display ability. Looting items restores a portion of health and flux. Now, this is another unfortunate part of like the jankiness of the video game. It says video preview missing. I can't imagine there's supposed to be a video here. Unless the video would be you looting something and showing the bar going up a little tiny bit. But it says video preview missing. Hopefully they fill that stuff in. This is exactly a really good example of why it should not have been full release. It should have been early access. If you're missing video previews, then you're not 1.0. But is what it is. I'm kind of playing it with that consideration of like, yeah, I know they didn't say it's early access, but it kind of is, and I'm just going to give them leeway. You know, I think I mentioned this game, at the time of recording this, it's on sale for like 10% off, so it's like 24 bucks. Like, I've gotten my money's worth already. That might be different for you. That might not hold true in your opinion. But for me, certainly, I'm just looking if there's any more collectibles. For me, certainly, absolutely fully considered to have gotten my money's worth. And there we see what looks like altitude, I guess below sea level, I don't know. We're gonna find out, I suppose, if you keep playing the game, then you'll understand the lore a little more. But this is the next homunculus, and this is kind of the hub area. This thing over here is like some kind of computer person, and she can do upgrades for you. First, we will make sure that I actually did check in with my homunculus. I did. And I could fast travel around if I wanted to. So we can come back here, which is block 6174, or Monastery Upper and Lower. And we'll go nowhere, and we will talk to this person.
You're finally here. We can now commence the recalibration. I've updated the locations of the malfunctioning modules in the terminal. Anytime you link to a terminal, you should be able to see the modules.
All right.
I must advise utmost caution, as I have surveyed the area and it is infested with aggressive mutations. The radiation leaking out of the anomaly is causing a strong disturbance in the causal field. We should leave this place as soon as possible. The readings are unlike anything I've seen. The data is completely unstable, as I am still unable to upload it for deciphering.
All right, and so I have two options. Can you improve my items and nothing right now? And then we see upgrading your gear. Using upgrade splinters will allow you to upgrade your gear to Mark III, while using upgrade modules will allow you to upgrade your gear to Mark V. In order to upgrade, the handler has to be adequate level. Handler echoes are required to increase this level. And then we have embedding crystals, which is how she upgrades stuff. Once you have obtained an anomalous crystal, either as loot or had one manufactured at a handler, it can be embedded in the desired slot in your gear. Embedding an anomalous crystal over an existing one will destroy the existing embedded crystal. You can obtain more manufacturing blueprints as you explore. Yeah, so let's exit this. And we talk to her and we can see I have all these locked slots on my gear. And this is where I do believe, it sounds like if I upgrade her, the handler, I can get her to unlock these slots and then I can add more things. So I like this gear, and until I find gear that I like better, I probably want to continue using it, which means I might have a tough time until I can actually get these slots unlocked, but it seems like I could indeed unlock these slots and keep using this gear. If I wanted to select one of these pieces of gear, like let's look at my my pauldrons, do strength, my rags pauldrons, and I have these have the strength crystal in them, but if I select that, right, yeah, I could put in them an agility crystal, but we're not going to do that. What I'd rather do is add to these, so that's what we'll try to do. What we will do in the meantime is we're going to poke around all these areas for a little bit and see what we can discover. There is a big... Where can we see him? Let's take a step over this way. There is a huge giant that I have not played Shadow of Colossus, but I've seen people say it kind of functions like... There he is. There he is. There he is. It kind of functions like Shadow of Colossus. You have to beat their legs for hours upon end, and then they finally take a knee. And when the character takes a knee, you can then jump on their back and stab them. That's actually what this sword that's on our hip is for. This like little giant, should be a dagger, but looks like a sword, that I can't equip in any way and is always there even when we're completely unequipped of all gear in the very beginning. That's what that's for. He pulls that out of his like hip holster there and starts attacking the giant. Where did he go? I'd love to not have him decide... Oh, there we're getting the message about the homunculus. Place the homunculus, and there it says L with two like weird... L up and down, I guess is what that means. This is not true, 100%. We do not hold anything to do with L, you just hold B on the Xbox controller. Homunculus can only be placed in an area where there are no enemies or they have already been defeated. Homunculus can't be placed in unstable areas or near powerful enemies. Hold the button near the homunculus mirage to remove it. This action does not retrieve the mirage, you'll still have to restore it, but it can be useful if the location proves to be suboptimal. Alright, and there's two fellows here. But there's also this... Oh, look at that. See, this is why we look. This is why we always checking behind our backs and all sorts of stuff. We got an upgrade splinter and some tainted sludge. I'd love to... Oh, shit. Shit. All right, we got one. We got one. Run away. Come on, fellow. Don't you run away and heal. Don't you do it! Oh, you bastard! Nah, give me your stuff. What'd you have? Nothing. Alright, let's see if we can take on these other guys without aggroing this gentleman. Oh shit, there he is! Run! We've aggroed him. We've definitely aggroed him. We're gonna take him on, but I'd like to do it at the optimal time. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead. We'll face him. We'll face him. If he comes this way, we're gonna face him. Come on. Go ahead. Here, you jerk. I don't want those guys coming out here. I want them to come out here. Come here. You. Come on, fellow. Now, what I'd love to do is get him tangled up in this area where he can't hit me. Because he's a rough one, this guy. He's got some pretty horrifying attacks, and they're all just about one-hitters. But we get in close, and we start whacking his shins. Cut those calves down. Don't you do it, don't you do it, don't you do it! You gotta stay in his shins where he can't get you, otherwise he starts doing crazy shit. Stay in here. Come on. Get over here. Don't run away from me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Almost there. Alright, he should take a knee. In theory. I don't know if I gotta do them both or just the one. There he is. Okay, cool. Climbing enemies. Again, it says press L. You don't. Press B when you're close to an enemy, to an injured large enemy to climb it, and then use the attack button to attack a weak point, or hold the movement keys to avoid the giant's attack. Destroying a weak point will directly damage an enemy's health. Depending on an enemy type, you might need to destroy more than one weak point. Certain weak points can be destroyed twice. Yeah, I haven't beaten this guy yet. Like, you do all this work, and then... Get on, get on. There, I'm using my... There, now comes my... Yeah, so we're in the... Unfortunately, this is going to be a bummer. We're inside the wall, so I can't see. The camera's going to react really weird because we're inside this thing. Yeah, I don't know if you have to do this a number of times or if I just did it wrong, but we're going to keep going. Until I die, until he one-shots me. He will one-shot me. Oh, that hurt. Can I use my health? Stop with that. Stop doing your step attack. I don't care for it. Take a knee. Take a knee. Don't do it! Oh, you bastard. And don't fall off either. What are you doing? Don't fall off and don't take me with you. Alright, this is a little better, though. Let's get over to the weak spots. Try not to get hit. Oh, I think I got hit. I don't know if he's dead. Oh, when I got knocked off, I fell down the hole for sure. All right. We are gonna go down here because I'd love to get, I think down here is a claymore. And I'd love to get it. What I gotta do to get it is I gotta get one of these guys to come talk to me. Not all of them at once though. Whoops, that was a big mistake. All three of them at once are probably going to come down this way. No, you don't! Ah, you missed. You missed again! Hitboxes are the best. Oh, that was awesome. I was ducked under his hitbox. That was fantastic. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get past this giant without him seeing us. I don't need to aggro him if I don't have to. We'll go up here first. And then I do want to go down there. Because I'm pretty sure. We also haven't seen any of the new enemy types that are here. Which are kind of terrifying. No. Oh, I think you're the guy. No, you have a rusty claymore. Hey! Don't you hit me. Ever. What he had was probably... Oh, a hoplite shield. Thought he was going to have restless leggings. Oh, very interesting. Let me see what that looks like. All right. Oh, it gives me Constitution. All right. Let's use it. Oh, he did have the claymore. Awesome. Boom. And he had a ring. A ring of lesser stamina. Yo, you had everything, my friend. Just make sure I have those on all in the right spot. I do. Oh, bro, you had everything I ever wanted. I've not gotten this hoplite shield before. That's cool. All right, so now I have 2 special attacks. Swing my weapon twice, dealing damage to all enemies around me, and pierce your weapons, hitting all enemies in front of you. Awesome. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more exploring. I've been at this a while, but I don't know how much of the enemy fight I cut out, the boss fight I cut out. That's so fucking cool. Ooh, nice. I'm so happy with that. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I think I've mentioned in the intro for sure, there's no iframes, and we saw like hitboxes, like the weapons swing over my head, they don't hit me. Someone has found, though, there technically are iframes in this game. When you hold this menu, even though time is still moving and I should be able to take damage, it seems like, and I hope this gets patched out, you can't take damage in here. What we will do, though, is we're going to use our new special ability. There we go. There you go, pal. One shot. Get wrecked. What'd you have? Metal sludge and vitriol. Oh, fuck. All right, we're going to die. So there's another one of these guys in another place in this game. Down below. We could have gotten to him. He's past where those 2 guys that I fought. Whatever. They look kind of like this. By where the giant was. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No! Oh, one hit. Yeah. Alright, well, now I know what's up there. Now I know I don't need to be up there. Alright, we'll do, this is what we'll do. We'll do each of the 4 ways, and we'll call it there. I don't know how long this is gonna be. My first free plays are usually pretty long, so. Love it. Yeah, I love this claymore. These one-shotting claymore awesomeness. I certainly... the giant's on his way. Fuck him. Fuck him. There's plenty more to see this way. Oh, shit. Hey. That's right. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's the giant. Get away from me, Mr. Giant. I was doing something fun. Ah, fuck. I've made an error. I've made an error. Gotta deal with this guy and the giant. What'd you give me? I can't get out of here. Oh shit, I'm in a lot of trouble. Alright, I got protected there. Whatever, we'll take him. I wanted to do some... Jesus Christ. I wanted to do some exploring, but I guess we can try to face the giant. Stop stepping over there. Don't step that way, because that's how I died. You're doing it on purpose. I know you are. No! Ah, there it is. Stop with your shotgun legs. Ah, shit. Nice, I lived. Alfred, what the fuck was that? What did I just do? What I did was that. There we go. Alright, yeah. Knock it off with your shotgun legs. here we go. In the worst possible spot, but here we go. Do it. Thank you. Can't see. Yeah, they really got to work on the camera for this and make sure that you're like, that he steps or moves to an area, or the camera just absolutely occludes everything else. No, 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 no. Oh, he got me. Oh, and he killed me. Nice. All right. I didn't think I'd get one hit by his hands. You can move out of the way of those, but it's really tough when you can't see what the hell's going on. Whatevs. Hello, sir. You want to come teleport down here? One down. Oh, shit. You caught me by surprise, huh? And we haven't seen... Oh, I hate this guy. I was gonna say, we haven't seen any of the babies or the puppets, this weird fucking puppet thing. Oh, I took his leg. Nice. What did he have? Nothing worth it. Hello, you. Do you want to come down here so I don't have to go fight you on the stairs? I guess not, huh? Nice! One-shotted. That's the way we do it. Would one of you like to come down instead of both? Is there any chance of that happening? I mean, I do have my new cool power. Yeah, there you go. My new cool spin power that I like so much. Oh, shit! I missed him twice. There he is. Okay, got him. Yeah, the hitboxers are super interesting. It definitely is a unique way to do this. But I don't have a problem with it. I've been enjoying it. Oh, you fucking parried me. You son of a bitch. Ever parried me. Oh, shit, there's one behind me. We'll use a little of this. Oh, I missed. Get fucked. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Not today. Oh, and here's all the Citadel, the actual Citadel gear. Here, I'll put the Citadel gear on so we can take a look at it. See if it's something... Oh, I got a ring. And a bunch of good stuff. All right, let's put that away. And there I am, like some kind of, like, dystopian 1920s brutalist kind of knight or something. Very nifty. Not my cup of tea, though, so I'm going to switch back to my beloved Stalker gear. These, I don't know if you noticed, I don't know if I showed it before, but these environments are destructible. Like, oh, I almost fell off. He will, as he crosses the bridge, he'll fuck those things up and break a bunch of stuff. Alright. We haven't been in there because we couldn't get past the giant, but he's kind of busy. We could come around. We also haven't gone this way. We'll go this way first, far away from him. Oh, this goes to another place I haven't been able to get through yet. But it's a fun journey, for sure. Don't you fucking hit me. But this also shows why that Ring of Gluttony is super important. It restores flux, which is my blue stuff, and health, which is a fantastic thing to be restoring. One shot. Oh, a Citadel warrior helmet. Oh, we'll take a look. I don't think I've seen this before. That's also pretty fucking cool. I wish you could turn your character in here. Unfortunately, you can't move him. It doesn't seem. Let me try with a mouse. Let's see what's up here. I don't think I went this way. I went downstairs the last time, so this is new to me. This is all new. Ah, shit. Damn, bro. Oh, nice. One shot with a heavy hit. I love it. Oh, God. These guys you have to just get away from. Just run. Run, 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 run. They lay down and explode. All right, here comes one of his friends. All right, my frame rate is going wacky. I'm having a lot of problems here. Damn straight. I will go ahead and take this. I have never been here. I don't really know where we are. There's a guy over there, but we're gonna be careful. I know where I am. I know where I am. Run, 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 run. Don't you fucking be swinging at me. Alright, I'm gonna go get this. I am weirdly chugging here. And I'm not taking it. My game is not liking this area. Like I said, definitely has its bugs and glitches. Alright, so huge bummer, or, well, I guess, depending on your point of view, it could also be considered good news. They have patched the game right in the middle of my playing it. I don't know how much of whatever was just on the screen stayed in when I edited out, but I was experiencing some really dramatic frame drops, and so I figured I'd restart the game, and hopefully that would fix it. But they patched the game, and they have fixed a bunch of stuff, it says in their patch log. It's good to see they're working on it. Unfortunately, they did not release the patch into beta. They just pushed it live, and it's broken stuff for me. It's actually broken specific things they have indicated they have fixed with this patch, so that's really extra unfortunate for me, and I'm seeing other people in the Steam discussions are having similar problems. This is literally why you go into early access first. I said before, I don't know what the reason was they went into a 1.0 release. They're clearly not super experienced, and like I said, it's a small team. Giving them a wide berth, and I'm just treating this like it is early access. I didn't want to leave on a terrible note, so we are going to play a little more, but the issues that I am having, number one, they said they fixed an issue where if you did not name your save, which I did not name the save we were just playing, that you wouldn't be able to load it, and now I can't load it even though it's supposed to be fixed, and I wasn't having that problem before. This is a different save. I did, just before I started recording, go get that shield that I liked a lot, because I like it a lot, so I just went and grabbed it before I started recording. We'll do one more thing before we leave, which we will check out. One of the patch notes says that giants no longer deal 100% of players' health, instead deal set damage, which can be further mitigated by your armor. So giants one-shot you, and I think that I was getting one-shotted automatically by being on his back, and we'll take on the giant one more time before we can it from here. This basically is, holy shit, an identical save. Don't you hit me, I hit you. Oh shit, he can walk through those things now. That's not cool, that's not cool. Is that new? Alright, let's just get in here, let's get in here. Not the most ideal place to be. But if he's just gonna walk through these things, I don't got time for it. Oh my god. Get over here. I'm whacking your legs, my friend. No! I hate that thing. He's gonna do another one. Oh, he didn't do two. Usually he does two in a row. Alright, let's go. Whack him. I'm in a good spot, too. Do it. Attack. What are you doing? Attack. There we go. No, 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 he got me. Oh, wait, I didn't get one-shotted, though. Run, 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 run! Run, run, run! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Alright. It says I have one more health potion, but I don't think that I do. Yo, he can walk through these things now. I was cheesing this wonderfully, and I was happy with it. Not happy with this now. Jerk. Yo, how do your legs heal? That's not cool. Are you completely healed? That's totally not cool. Oh, we're almost there. No, 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 get back over here, get back over here. Yeah, that's right. Get down. Beautiful. I'm inside of his body. I can't see. Jump back on. What is this? Why do I gotta fight him again? How many times do I gotta fight him? I'm gonna aggro enemies over there. That's not cool. Get over here. Get over here. Don't you dare. Get over here. Don't you do that stamp. There it is. Get down on your butt. There you go. Can't see through the wall. Beautiful. I think I'm done with them. Beautiful. Alright. Let me grab this before we aggro those guys over there. And let's go check out what we got. Anything good. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Alright, let me see. Ooh, oh my god. Alright. I cannot believe I was able to beat him. That's fucking awesome. What do they have? Oh, a big giant weapon. A great hammer. 74 to 149 blunt damage, which in comparison to my other boss's weapon, wow, 67 to 134 sharp damage. Let's see. We'll put it in our primary offhand for now. Oh my god, can I dual wield that? That can't be true. I can't. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, no, you can't. Alright, good. Oh, that's hilarious. This is fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god, it doesn't make enough noise. That's kind of a bummer. That should be like, wow, like fucking slam noise. Let's see, what does it have for... Oh, I thought it had 2 weapon abilities. Does it not? Oh my god, I can't get down there. Oh, passives. Bash and Pestilence. Oh, very interesting. Alright, well again, it's ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to be using it. But still, pretty damned cool. I do, however, love my claymore. So unfortunately, one other thing I was going to do was show the ability system before we took off here, but I've already... This is a different save. Like I said, it just looks similar because I like this outfit. But I've already selected a perk, Mindbreaker. There are a bunch of perks in here that you can take. You need to get these little perk crystals that are in the top left-hand corner. You get those by defeating bosses, and then you can select these perks. And then, can I get back to that? Once we get these perks, you can also upgrade these perks. So I've got Mindbreaker, which all damage dealt has a small chance to stun enemies for 1 second, which is pretty freaking cool. And then we also have abilities, but you also need to collect a special gem for abilities. I haven't gotten to the point. I don't know what you do to get that. But then you can have these special abilities that will be in that little weapon wheel, that little ability wheel, and you can select them that way. Pretty damn cool overall. All right, well, I think that's where we're going to leave it. I got the patch. It broke a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, it's not early access. I wish that it was, but nonetheless, I'm going to pretend like it is and continue on that way because I do think it's a really good game with a lot of charm. I do feel that the hate is a little outsized at the time of recording this, but it certainly is deserving of criticism, especially being in that 1.0 state. But I'm still having a ton of fun with it, and I am believing, especially since they're patching it over the weekend and working on it feverishly, and the communication that they've had thus far, that they're going to keep at it and try to get it right. It's a small team, so it might take a while. It might be a rocky road, but I'm interested to see what they come up with. I'm pretty sure I'm going to return to this game. I don't know if I'm going to do it as free plays. I'll probably live stream it if I do come back to it, but let me know if you're interested in seeing more. But I would come back to it in a future episode, so subscribe for more Bleak Faith Forsaken, and I'll see you next time.